Hey everybody, this is Dustin and Terry, your RV specialist. So what we're up here doing today is we're getting ready to remove this front cap molding. What was happening is, as you can see over here, the screws, wherever they might be at in my video, the screws were breaking off and they were snapping loose so that the actual molding from the roof was letting loose, and it was creating basically what we refer to as like a line, this pencil line right here. And then it kind of helps re-glue itself back together as it kind of heats up. So it expands and contracts and heats up and gives you the illusion that it's sealed. But a trick that we like to do is when we remove these moldings, like he's already unscrewed everything, you can see that there's nothing really underneath that molding. All right, so here, hang on one second, Terry. I just wanted to spin this a little bit, see if there's putty up underneath there. So yeah, there's a little bit of putty underneath there, and you can see the putty that's right here that was making contact. But when water goes inside, there's actually nothing between the surface of this cap. Yeah. I'll pick that up a little bit. So see how he's able to pick that up? There's nothing between that surface. So you can see right here, if I get the right direction, you can see the water stain where the water and the dirt was going past the molding. And look down here. We'll pick up right there for a second, Terry. So you can see all the dirt and water that was getting in down right underneath there and going and running in. And so when it does that, the water is going to run down inside, go up underneath the front of the cap, do whatever damage it's going to do in there. It can run down the sidewalls, it can run down the channel of the screw cover, and cause a bunch of issues. So stuff that we've done for years is we actually take sealant, or whether it be I think Terry's getting ready to use some of the butyl, dichlor butyl sealant, and so it's a butyl tape sealant, and here's the product, and it's a 451 BSG-1 gray. And what he's going to do is he's going to inject it in between the front cap surface and the roof surface, so that even if the sealant were to fail at one point, that the surface top sealant would have to go bad, and then the underneath sealant of the putty of the molding, as it shrinks and dries up over the time, there would still be a third layer of protection, if that makes sense. So no matter what, even if you hit the molding or the molding came loose or the screws broke up and it separated somehow, there's 3 barriers for that water to have to get through now. It'll make it a pain in the rear for if anybody ever tries to remove that front cap, but it's just the same thing. You'll have to peel it loose. And then the other thing that we're going to do is, because we continue to see these roofs, blow open and wind get up underneath, is we're going to install a second molding across this front cap. And then he's going to go through, and as you can see here, you see how it's just lifting right up. He can stick his fingers clear up underneath there.
This little thin.
Yeah, that didn't do nothing on there. So basically, like I said, this is going to get lifted up and injected underneath. And then he's going to put more putty than what was originally put on to putty underneath the molding. And then he's going to go back and seal it. And he's going to add a second molding on it. So that way no water can go up underneath. So anyways, stay tuned for more. We have other videos where we show you how to put 2 moldings on and seal them properly. We have other videos where we've taken caps off, show you the water damage and stuff that's got back behind them. And just different things. So he's got to finish scraping and cleaning all this up. He's going to straighten out that molding, get it all cleaned up and prepped for new putty and new sealant. And then he's going to go cut himself another molding to secure on here to the roof and then seal them both up. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. And Terry, we'll let you do your thing.
There we go.
Have a good day.